I have 2 months left and I have no idea how I'm gonna do this. Guys, I seriously cannot believe how big I am. This is insane. I'm gonna be completely transparent. Look at how much meat is in that thing. It genuinely feels like my stomach is going to burst from the middle every time I bend down. This is honestly going to be the one I recommend to every mom I know. Honestly, this Florida weather has been absolutely horrible. It's been raining every single day. It's been super cloudy, super dark. But today it wasn't as bad. Like normally at this time it's raining, but today it's not raining. So I was like, we got to do something because I am sick and tired of being home all day. Every single day. It's been too long. I don't know how long it's been, but it's been too long. We didn't really see a lot of fireworks on 4th of July, and usually at Busch Gardens on the weekends, they do this thing called Summer Nights where they do like a drone show and a fireworks show. So I was like, what a perfect time to just chill out and just at least get something. I don't know, some excitement because it's been dull. It's been real dull the past couple of days. I did bring like noise canceling headphones for Amelia, like the baby ones. These to see, you know, just in case if it's too like loud or anything like that. Hoping for the best. Honestly, it felt really nice just getting out of the house. We've been stuck inside for what feels like forever because of the rain, and even just walking around for a little while helped me feel so much better. Racing bikes to the square, carve our names on the back of the bench. I just wanna be your friend. Swisher sweets on the I think Amelia was more obsessed with the bubbles than she was with the drones or the fireworks, but honestly it was so adorable. I just let her run around trying to chase them. Do you wanna be my friend? Talk on the phone until it's 2 a.m. You told me all about your dad. Those were some good things we were. I've actually recently tried the Chobani creamer that everyone keeps talking about, and I will agree, it is worth the hype. It's definitely very tasty and has made making coffee so much easier because I actually don't even have to like pour sugar or anything. I just pour the creamer, milk, and it's done. And it's still delicious. ¿No metieron la basura? We did originally buy the Hatch Rest sound machine with Amelia, and honestly, it's nice, but it's really expensive, and it requires a subscription to actually be able to use its best features. We literally paid maybe for like a month of the subscription, and then after that, we just left it and just used it as a regular sound machine. So for that price, it just didn't seem worth it. And with baby number 2 coming, it just really didn't seem right to spend that much money on a sound machine, considering I now know it's really nothing special. So I was browsing the internet trying to find the next best thing that isn't that expensive, and I came across the MomCozy sound machine, which looked really similar to the Hatch Rest sound machine. It had great reviews, and it was literally half the price of the Hatch Rest sound machine. So MomCozy was actually kind enough to send me one so I could test it out and see what it's all about. And honestly, I would say this is a solid dupe for half the price. It does all the fancy lights. It has its own app where you can set programs, which is literally what I've been using to wake up every morning. I know it sounds crazy. I'm using a sound machine as an alarm, but it's perfect. I basically set it up to where it plays brown noise and has no light at night. And then exactly when I program it, it turns its lights on, and starts playing this good morning music. It's a nice melody with nature sounds, bird noises. It's a nicer way to wake up instead of like a beeping alarm in your face. And the light really helps like get your senses going, and you're like, okay, it's time to wake up, because we sleep in a really dark room, so I can't even tell if it's daytime. But that light, I know, like, okay, you know, it's time to get going. I honestly really enjoy it. I'm gonna be completely transparent. I don't think the sound quality is exactly the same as the Hatch Rest sound machine, but it's honestly not something you notice unless you play it on full blast, and you're not gonna be playing that thing on full blast. If it's on full blast, you can hear it from several different rooms. It is loud. It is really loud. So at the normal volume that you play it at, you don't hear the sound difference at all. You really don't. What's nice about the MomCozy sound machine too is it actually has buttons on the front side, so you can pretty much adjust adjust everything without having to use the app if you don't want to. And it actually has a child lock on it too, which is very helpful when you have a toddler because they are very nosy. And the first thing she did when she saw that thing was click every button on it. Once it has that child lock on, you don't have to worry about her messing with it. Thank you so much, MomCozy, for sending us this sound machine. This is honestly going to be the one I recommend to every mom I know because the hatch rest is nice, but it is not worth that price tag. MomCozy was also kind enough to give all of my viewers a special discount. So if you go down to the link in the description, click on it, and before you check out, make sure to enter in the code Adriana app at checkout and you'll get a special discount. Guys, I seriously cannot believe how big I am. This is insane. Actually insane. I'm 31 weeks now. And honestly, anytime the baby moves, those movements are intense, like seriously intense. It feels like it's rolling its whole body around, not just like a little kick or a little punch. It feels like the baby is trying to like do somersaults in there or something. I don't know. These have been my biggest pregnancy craving lately. I could probably eat these like 3 times a day. It's called al pastor tacos, and they are delicious. I used to buy them at food trucks all the time, but honestly, ever since I learned how to make it at home, food trucks just don't compare. And I'm not trying to bash food trucks or anything like that. It's just, they usually try to give you like tinier pieces of meat, and I feel like sometimes they're dry, depending on where you go, obviously, but for the most part, nowhere around where I live can sell really good al pastor tacos. And these are delicious. It's basically just pork shoulder, and I use this marinade I found online. I'll link it below too. I cook some pineapples in the marinade, add it to the tacos, some onion, some cilantro, and you can add like lime or some sauce on top if you like. It is delicious. And by the way, if you're wondering what sauce to add, this is the one. This is guacamole salsa, and it makes it so much better. And you can put avocado on top if you like to. Look at how much meat is in that thing. These are real filled up tacos, and that's the pineapple. It's kind of hard to see the pineapple because I've marinated in it, so it all looks like one color, but trust me, there's pineapple in there. I mean, come on, guys. You can't beat that. That is delicious. We got this lunchbox from Haha Land recently, and honestly, it is such an adorable toy. You basically can build burgers, tacos, sandwiches. It comes with all the ingredients and like a felt material, and it even comes with wooden toys and you can try to pretend chop up. I was trying to actually build a hamburger to get Amelia to understand the concept, but honestly, she just liked playing with the things individually, which I guess is fine. It's still a good way to be able to teach her what things are. I was trying to teach her how to chop up the food, and she kind of understands the concept, but her motor skills are not there yet, so she's gonna need more time to get a hold of this one. But it is so cool. The idea of her like pretend playing to chop up an avocado is so cute. It comes with these cards that give you instructions on how to build the items. So it teaches you how to build a burger, a taco, a sandwich, or obviously you can choose your own, but it's really cool. That way they can kind of match the card to the item. I had to confiscate the cards because she literally was throwing them in the mop water. I think she was eating this one. You just can't give little kids paper. You really can't. Like it, you just can't. It's like a card, but it's clearly not thick enough. And even then, you know the baby books that are like hard? She still tries to pick at them and munch on them. She can't play with those unsupervised. So now we're down 2 cards. It was such a cute game. I'm like, obviously it's not the end of the world. Like you can always use your imagination to make a taco, but I'm like, it was cute, the idea of like following the instructions. But to be fair, she wasn't even following the instructions. It's honestly a really adorable toy, but I think she'll definitely get more use out of it the older she gets, because right now she doesn't fully understand, you know, that there's an order to things. She's just grabbing them, putting them in the box, putting them out the box, putting them around the house. And I kept trying to do it so that she'd see what I'm doing. And he kept telling her, but she would just take it apart and just like do whatever she wanted to do, which I'm not surprised. It's 8 p.m. and I probably shouldn't be doing this at this time, but I'm just gonna do a load of laundry. I'm honestly so tired. I don't know what it is. There's just something about the 3rd trimester that really gets it out of you. To be fair though, maybe it's the fact that my stomach is the size of a watermelon and it feels like it weighs the size of a watermelon. This is not comfortable. I knew I should have done laundry earlier in the day, but I was just like, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. And now it's late in the day, and I'm like, I might as well just do it like now. Like, what else am I doing? I might as well just do it. But I don't want to. The 3rd trimester is not for the weak. Even when I lay down, I feel like I'm tired. I'm just not comfortable. I'm huge, and my stomach is so, so hard. Getting on the floor and getting up off the floor, not easy. And because I'm potty training Amelia, sometimes I need to like clean up, like, you know, if she spills a little bit when she pees in the potty. And I'm just like, having to get on the floor, having to like clean it all up. And lately, she's been putting her toys in her pee. So I have to be super vigilant because if I don't clean up her pee the second she's peed in the potty, she will either splash it around or put her toys in it. And that is no fun. She's done that twice already today. So, uh, things have just not been easy. Obviously, I'm grateful and things could be a lot worse. I know the third trimester it's rough, but let's just say I think I'm ready. I don't know if it sounds crazy, but am I ready to have this baby outside of me? Because then technically I have to take care of the baby, but this is just, this weight is insane. Actually insane. Whew. I'm just tired by talking. Hey, why are you telling me you're trying to take my mic? She's trying to take my mic. Hey, listen, buddy, what are you what are you doing? She put a taco inside my shirt. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. It's just hit me that I have 2 months left and I have no idea how I'm gonna do this. Picking up Amelia's mess is honestly so hard. It genuinely feels like my stomach is going to burst from the middle every time I bend down. I think I'm gonna have to start putting a lot of her toys away because I can't be picking up this much every day. I think I need to put the toy bins somewhere higher because I don't put them out, but she finds a way to get to them and then takes the toys out and then it just adds on to the mess. So I need to put them somewhere where they're completely out of reach and she just cannot get to them because this is too much for me. I really can't do this every night. Not only am I tired, but I am in pain every time I have to bend down. And the fact that I have 2 months left, I'm scared. How much bigger am I gonna get? Because I feel like I look like 40 weeks pregnant already. Honestly, lately I've just been showering with Amelia because that way I kill 2 birds with 1 stone. When she showers, I shower, and we're both clean. It gets done all at once. Because setting up the bath for her to be clean and then me still have to clean myself afterwards, I don't have the time. I don't have the energy. I'd rather just do it all at once. What I do to keep Amelia entertained in the shower is I basically just take down one of these toy bins, set it down, and then it is free reign. We both get to shower and have a good old time doing it. Anyways, we survived another day, and hopefully today's a little bit easier. Don't forget to subscribe and check out MomCozy's sound machine if you're in the market for one. I hope you guys have a lovely and beautiful day. God bless. Bye. Show me love.